Have you ever gone into a Minecraft world, wanted to write in one of these, and thought that this is boring? A giant paragraph of text that is painful to read and ugly to look at is horrible. Well, if you did, you're in the right place, because I'm about to show you how to write your own books that look like this, or even like this. That's right, these are all possible within the vanilla game, and what do you say we talk some basics? So, to get started with doing these fancy, cool text things in a book and quill, we need to hop into another application. So, I have here an open notepad, and as you can see, I have one symbol pasted in here. Now, you'll see the reason why I'm using notepad and not the actual book and quill in just a second, but here we can see this symbol. This is the section sign, is the technical name for it. I'll leave this symbol in the description so you can easily copy and paste it. This is the baseline for everything to do with these fancy texts in Minecraft. This is what you will be using to tell Minecraft that you want this next section to be a different color, or to be a different font, or not font, or formatted differently. So this is, make sure you got this copied and always written down somewhere if you're doing this, because you're going to be using this symbol a lot. Now, how this works is that depending on the color and the formatting that you want, say you want an orange text, you will need to paste in this symbol before the text you want to be made orange, and then enter the number or letter assigned to that color or formatting. So with the color orange, that would be 6. The number 6, and then everything you type after this will be orange in the book. And now there is a page on the Minecraft wiki that includes a list of every single one of these codes. So I'll link that in the description in case you want to take a look at it. That document is probably very useful if you're going to be using this a lot and can't remember all the codes to go with it. But actually using it is a bit more complex than just typing it in. Because once I type this in the book and quill, it's invisible. You cannot see it. And that causes quite a few problems, because editing things you can't see generally isn't very good. And so I'm going to share with you how I like to do things, and maybe that will help you figure out how to do it as well. So first of all, let's talk about the actual codes. So if I go into the next page over here, these are the colors that are available in all versions of Minecraft. There are a whole bunch more available in Bedrock only for some reason, but these are the ones that are available in Bedrock and Java. If you want to do this in Bedrock Edition, there are heaps of more colors that you can use, and you can go check the document for every single one. But just as a quick example here, white. If I've got this symbol here copied. I've copied this symbol. I've hit Control C. I've copied the symbol, and now if I type it in, you can see the W has disappeared. That is because it takes the next character and makes it also invisible. Because then you don't want to be seeing the symbols. You just want to make your things cool colors. But anyway, the code for white is F. So if I go ahead and type F like that, as you can see, it has made everything after it white. And now white is impossible to see, so I'm going to quickly reset the colors of everything after the word white. Now only the word white is there, as in the color white. I'll show you how to reset the color in just a second as well. But I also have all these colors, so each of these is dark and light gray. So for dark gray, you paste in the symbol, and then you enter. For dark gray, the number is 8, and for light gray, the number is 7. So as you can see there, I'm just going to reset everything after here so you can see it more clearly. Dark gray is that symbol plus the number 8, and then everything after will be dark gray, and then same thing, symbol number 7, and everything will be light gray. If that doesn't really make sense, don't worry, because I can show you what is actually happening here. So what is actually happening is, for the first line, white, as I just said, the code is F. So the section symbol, then the letter F, and then everything after this will be in white. And with the dark and light gray, if I paste the symbol in here, and then dark gray was 8, so I go dark / then the symbol again, and then light gray was 7, light gray. That is what is that line there, and if you type this into the book, it will give you that look there. So yeah, that's the basic idea of how you do it. Dark blue is 1, light blue is 9, dark green is 2, light green is A, the letter A. Dark aqua is 3, light aqua is B. Dark red is 4, light red is the letter C. Dark purple is 5, and light purple is D. Gold is 6, yellow is the letter E, and black is the number 0. There you go. So that is all the colors that are available in both versions. As you can see, yellow and white may not be the best options if you are actually typing stuff, but white may be a good color to hide things if you don't want people to see it. But yeah, these are all the colors, as you can see, including black, which is the default. Now, I'll explain a bit more about why this is a bit weird in a second, but that is the basic idea of colors. Now, moving on, we have the formatting of the text, because you can make text bold, and you do it the exact same way you do everything else. I'm just going to reset everything after it by typing the symbol and then the letter L. The letter L is bold. So same thing, I'm going to move over back to the notepad here to show you. If I wanted to make this word bold, I would paste in the symbol and type the letter L. A lowercase L, that's not an I, that's a lowercase L. So now you know how to do that. I'm just going to speed through these last few. So for strike through, it's the letter M for mouse, and then for the underline, it's the letter N for no. I don't know, some word that begins with N. Oh, and do note that both strike through and underline are both not available in Bedrock Edition for whatever reason. It just isn't. I don't know. The italic text is the letter O, and this fancy one down here is a bit weird. It's slightly different to the other ones. You do it the same way. It's the letter K to do it. So if I type K, it makes it all fancy like that. But the difference between this one and the other ones is that each letter has its own width as well. So if I type an I here, whoops. So if I have an I after here, as you can see, the symbol there is a much shorter than if I type a W, because the letter remains its normal width. It just adds an animated thingy for each letter, if that makes sense. But yeah, then the last one here, reset. So the reset here, it works a bit weirdly. So to reset it, you do the symbol, then the letter R. So obviously I can't demonstrate it because it will do nothing here because it's already reset. I've already typed it at the end of this line here. That's why these letters aren't also fancy animation thingies. So the section symbol in R will reset the formatting, but if you also want to reset the color, you set the color to black here. So section symbol and 0. Now, I'll explain the difference between doing the two in a second, and it will make a lot of sense once I do. But for now, here are some notes and quirks of this feature in Minecraft, because there are quite a couple. So, first of all, colors always come before formats. If you want to make text colored and also underlined, like I do here, you have to set the color first, then do the formatting. Because if you do the underline first, the color will actually overwrite that and just reset the formatting. It's kind of weird, but that's how it is. So if you want to make something colored and underlined, you have to do the red first, then the underline. Now, second is beware the curse of the funky cursor. Now, the reason this is a thing is because Minecraft is arguing over whether those invisible characters I was talking about before should be there or not. So functional or visually, they're not there. They're completely invisible. They don't take up any space. But functionally, they are still there. And so that part of the game thinks that it needs to add the width of the invisible characters in anyway. And so if you click and try to move your cursor over here, you can't. It will just keep clicking over here. As you can see, I'm clicking here over on the word cursor, but it's highlighting over here on the word funky. It's really funky, but that's just how it is. Just beware. It's not really game changing. Just it's important to know this while typing. Third of all is copy and paste. More like no copy and no paste. This is because copy and paste just do not work. If I copy the text from here, let's just copy that and paste it onto the next page, it will not copy the format. And copying it the other way around does not work either. If you copy it from Notepad and paste it into here, it will also remove those invisible letters. Kind of weird. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. Finally, if you have access to commands, there is a website to do this for you. So if you're making an adventure map or something, there are commands to summon in books to have this specific formatting, and yeah, there's a website to generate the command for that. So if you want an easier way of editing a book and you have access to commands, there's the website linked down in the description for you to go check out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned a few things along the way, please subscribe, because I think this is a very underrated feature in Minecraft. If you ever use a book and quill, I know it's not very often, but if you ever do, this is the way to do it. Because just as I said, look at this page compared to something like these pages. Even just a demonstration of the colors looks so much cooler and more appealing than this. And I put it into full use over here, and as you can see, you can really make your pages interesting by using these formatting tricks. Really emphasizing words you need to emphasize, adding cool titles. You can highlight certain things to make them stand out maybe more. And of course, yeah, just all sorts of fancy stuff to do with these formatting tricks. And yes, it is all possible in vanilla survival Minecraft. That's what I'm in right now. Look, I'm in survival. I'm not in creative or anything. This is fully... This fully works in vanilla survival. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe. My name is Cubecly, and I'll see you in the next one.